Hello YouTube friends, Ben Ochart here. Thank you so much for tuning in today. And I got a little frustrated with people making fun of my Malawi Hawk. Nobody likes their hawk to be made fun of. And you can see my my Malawi Hawk here. And for quite some time, like I've done over the years with some cichlids, I never lost hope that this fish was going to turn out to be a male. But finally, finally I gave up. Finally I gave in, and I contacted my my friend James over at the Cichlid Check over in Arizona, and arranged to have him send me a guaranteed male Malawi Hawk. And so as you can see here, it was sent over to me very well packaged, and I did my usual acclimation and flop and drop, where I simply will let the water temperatures match and then run the water in the bag through a net, catch the fish, and then put the fish in the tank. I had to use a divider on this tank because the tank I was going to put him in is currently occupied by a polystigma that you can hear about in my prior video, and as to why he's in that tank. So while he was acclimating, I also opened up a box that was sent to me by my friends at Elite Cichlids. The plants that you see in this tank here, and a good number of the plants in the 100, are from Jack, Mike, and Mom over at Elite Cichlids. I'll put a link below, and if you get some plants from them, use ben.o.10 or Ben10. I think it's Ben.o.10. You'll get 10% if you if you drop my name. You'll get a 10% discount at Elite Cichlids. And you can see this plant that they provided me with is absolutely beautiful. I think I'm going to be using it on the left side of the 100, and so instead of having several plants, different types of plants, I'll just use this one bundle. It'll make it nice and easy for me. So at any rate, another thing that was sent to me by James was a sample of food, and one thing that I really like about James, and what he does over there at the Cichlid Shack, is that they always exceed your expectations. There's lots of ways you can do business. You can meet expectations. You can be fair and just kind of deliver what's promised. You can fall a little short, or you can rip somebody off. I mean, there's different types of interactions that occur in business. And then there's the most popular one, which is you exceed expectations. This is the best way to guarantee a future for a business, is you make it a routine thing to exceed expectations. And so James included some of this premium food in with my fish at no extra cost, and I appreciate that, James. And the reason I like that is that sometimes one of the difficult things about getting new fish is you're not sure what they were being fed by the vendor, and so it's hard to get them to start taking food. One of the many reasons to quarantine new fish, apart from giving it time for any diseases to show up, another reason, of course, would be to get them to get their strength back, get over the stress of being shipped somewhere, and also to get them to start accepting food. Well, if you know the food that the vendor was selling, or the vendor was using, it becomes much easier to get that fish to start eating, become much stronger and ready to be introduced with a main tank, because they'll need that strength. So at any rate, I finally have a male Malawi Hawk. So all of you who were making fun of my hawk and taunting me, knock it off. So at any rate, let's take a look now that he's had a little time to be acclimated. It's been several hours between these different clips. Let's take a look here how he looks now that he's settled in a little bit. Let's take a look at what a male Malawi Hawk actually looks like. As you can see, he has some nice blue in the face and the body, and definitely has that pointed anal fin and the characteristics of a male fish. I'm not sure if I'm just going to be giving away that female I have, and or I might just attempt to breed them and get some baby hawks. We'll see. We'll see where that goes. All right. So that's it for me. Let's take a quick look here at how that new plant looks in the 100, and then we'll go ahead and end off. Thank you, Elite Cichlids. It looks beautiful. It's a wonderful addition to the 100. And I thank you all for tuning in. Be sure to hit that sub bell, and comment and rate and share and all that good stuff. You are appreciated. If you have experience with male Malawi Hawks, if you've grown some out, if you share it below. And the new theme for my channel, of course, is that we all learn from each other. Thank you so much for tuning in. Bye for now.